Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm back and I got another video for you guys. This video is going to be a little bit disturbing to some of y'all watching this, but if you're a parent, like my old drill sergeants used to tell me, it behooves you to watch this video so that way you can see characteristics of a pedophile or somebody who is trying to groom children. This is a convicted felon who has just been released from prison, and he shares in emphatic detail what happens when he grooms a child and how he got away with it. Listen, some of you parents out there don't think twice when you drop your kids off at school, and now they got all these gender fluidity ideologies going on. They're teaching your kids about sex in middle school, and 13-year-olds how to perform oral sex. All of this is happening, so this is a form of grooming, and I just want to see your thoughts about it. Make sure that you like the video, comment on the video, subscribe on the video, hit that notification bell. And you know what you got to do, family. Let's get right into this. This is from a clip from the Bet David podcast. I highly recommend his podcast. He is an amazing man of God. Let's go right into it.
This is a disturbing video. Before we play this, parents, the reason why I'm showing this is because I think parents are not aware of this enough.
Right.
Here's a guy who's a convicted child predator being interviewed. Tom, have you seen this before or no? Jed, have you seen this before?
Not.
Okay.
I have not.
Frank, have you seen this?
No.
It's so disturbing. It's not even funny, but it's so necessary because the interviewer gets exactly how he groomed young boys before molesting them. It's a 2-minute clip. Again, brace for impact. Parents, I highly recommend you watch this for your own self and start teaching.
Listen, when he says brace for impact, like, honestly, brace for impact. Because some of this stuff is disturbing, and, listen, we all fall short and we are all sinners, right? We all need Jesus, man. But, this man went to jail for this stuff, and even though those crimes are horrific, I really do appreciate the fact that this man who's about to speak was willing to, really give us a detail or an insight look at the mind of a person who is a pedophile, somebody who is attracted to these kids. Now our world though says we can't call them pedophiles because we bad people if we say that they're pedophiles and groomers. We must address them as minor attracted people. Like, no, bro, I'm not gonna do that. I will not do that. I will rebuke the devil out of you. Let's get right into this.
Your kids before they come across somebody like this. Go ahead, Rob.
How did you get them alone?
Grooming. I would check out their family situation. I would check out their clothing to see how well they were, financially. I would check out their social interaction with other kids. When we were on the ballparks or...
Could you imagine this guy? Like, that is crazy. Can you just imagine this guy do this to your children? Do you think by any means or stretch of imagination that there are not more people around you like this man? Looks totally normal, but he was doing these horrific acts. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to... I just had that thought and I just wanted to present it to you guys because it really does something to me.
On the gym floor, I would make sure which ones I wanted to molest. I would give them special attention, congratulate them, talk to them when I know that I would never be allowed to talk to anybody else, aside from everybody. I would give...
You see, parents, you need to acknowledge your kids, parents. Like, look, come here. If you are a parent and you're busy-minded because you're working and your kids get on your nerves, and you're not telling your kids how great they are and that you see them, somebody like this man right here is going to see the vulnerability in your child, and they're going to start grooming. Pay attention to what he's saying.
The attention that an official is not supposed to give anybody, and it made them feel like, wow, he's paying me attention.
Exactly.
You know, it is a direct form of grooming.
Were there certain characteristics that you looked for in children before molesting them?
In children, yes, but more I
Here we go.
also looked at their families.
There you go.
If I thought the father was a threat, I would not approach the child.
Bingo.
If I thought that the child had friends that he would tell, I would not approach him. If I thought the child had friends that were in the same capacity he was, I would approach him.
Listen to what he said. If you're a present father, see, in America, we have so many fatherless homes. We have women who have sex with men and just have their child, and they're separated, and now you're working all the time. You're trying to provide for your kids. You busy, and you're letting XYZ take care of your children, and you don't understand that if you're not there and present because of the fatherless home, you have a higher probability of this type of person being attracted to your child because they're very vulnerable at that age. Listen to what he said. He said, if there was a father in the home, I wouldn't touch that. Even if there wasn't a father in the home, but I saw that they had friends, that they were aware, that they had been taught, that they knew what red flags to watch out for, I wouldn't approach them or their friends because I know I could get caught. But if they weren't trained to notice those red flags and they hung out with friends that were just like them, broken, and didn't have that type of love, that was his target.
For the simple fact that if I could molest him, I could lure him into believing, grooming him into believing that he would enjoy it. And therefore, I could manipulate him into having his other friends come and be molested by me as well.
So perhaps a child that doesn't really have a whole lot of friends, maybe not really a strong family, things like that.
Yes, no spiritual values.
No.
Wow. No, come here. Let me tell you the importance of God in your life, in your family. He said no spiritual values. That means you're a free bird. And that's what's happening today. Kids are being groomed to have gender transformation, take these pills that make you sound like a woman when you're a boy, and you don't have to have testosterone, and that we're grooming our kids. And because for the sake of wokeness and all of this BS that's out there, it's simply demonic, bro. Because of this stuff, you're spiritually dead. And so somebody who knows that you are not, listen, man, the spirit recognizes the spirit. Okay, somebody possessed by devils knows if they can approach you or not. If the Holy Spirit is not in your home, if you have no spiritual value and boundaries in your house, once again, this is a spiritual attack. Do you hear what he's saying? There's no spiritual foundation, so therefore I would look for them.
Values.
Weak in education, you know, needs help in many ways. Even from split parenting, you know, has a mother who may be having problems with the family, you know, well, here comes superhero in to help out, you know, wow, well, thank you very much. Man. No problem. You ever need me to take them away for the night so you can have a night out?
Oh my gosh.
No problem. It works.
It works. Did you hear that? I mean, this video was so disturbing, yet so informative, and I think it's necessary that we are watching this so that way you can teach your kids what to look out for. He said, look, you know, I didn't present a threat. I didn't look like a threat. So when the kids were in a single parent home, I would look like, hey, you want a night out? Give me your kids for the night. I'll take care of them. Don't worry. Meanwhile, he's molesting your child. This is not the only one. He just had the courage to look like a monster. People are gonna look at him like a monster and how dare you, blah blah blah, right? He did 13 years, I believe, in prison, okay, for the crimes that he committed. But it takes integrity to own up to your mess. And what this man did was very integrous to let us know. Listen, man, this is why the agenda of schools, and if you're a parent and you're seeing your child bring books home from school that speak about sex and all this type of nonsense, you gotta be in that school board and you gotta be the voice for your child. If you're not gonna be the voice, somebody else is going to be the voice. And that person is filled with the demonic principalities. And this man just let us know that. Listen, I know that this is crazy, but I believe that this video is necessary. I really want to know what your comments are. I want to know what you think. How does this make you feel? Are you aware? Are you teaching your kids about these red flags? Share this with a parent. Share this with one of your friends, your cousins, your those who are around you that have children that may be very busy, and share this with a person that you know is a hard worker and sometimes it's hard for them to be present in their child's life. Allow them to know that they need to be a priority, that they need to be there for their children, because the children, the enemy is after the children. Don't forget to like and comment, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Till next time, family. Peace.